continent of timeless beauty and profound heritage, has long been a beacon of culture, art, and scholarship. It is a land where the arts, sciences, and humanities have flourished for centuries, creating a tapestry of knowledge and culture that is admired globally. Among its many jewels, Rome stands as a city of unparalleled historical, cultural, and religious significance. Rome, the eternal city, is more than just an ancient capital. It is a living testament to the confluence of past and present, a cradle of Western civilization, a center of Christian faith, and a hub of artistic and intellectual achievement. For centuries, scholars, philosophers, and theologians have walked its streets, contributing to the city's reputation as a haven of learning and a sanctuary for the pursuit of wisdom. In this city of knowledge, Sapienza University of Rome stands as a pillar of academic excellence. Founded in 1303, it is the largest university in Europe. It is fitting then that this year, from August 1st to 8th, Rome played host to the World Congress of Philosophy, a gathering of the world's foremost philosophers and thinkers. This Congress brought together over 5,000 delegates from around the world to discuss a vast array of topics, ranging from artificial intelligence to the philosophy of religion, from the ethics of music to the intricacies of social philosophy. Amidst this grand assembly of ideas, a new chapter in philosophical thought was being introduced. Through the blessings and guidance of His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj, a round table was organized on the profound philosophy of Akshar-Purushottam Darshan, an original school of Vedantic tradition revealed by Bhagwan Swaminarayan. This round table offered a unique opportunity for scholars to explore and engage with this important school of thought, highlighting its relevance in contemporary philosophical discourse. This philosophy was explored under the theme Revering Sacred Creation, Spiritual Ecology, and the Akshar-Purushottam Darshan, chaired by Mahamahopadhyaya Bhadreshdas Swami, author of classical commentaries on the Upanishads, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and Brahma Sutras in the Akshar-Purushottam tradition. The roundtable began with his insightful explanation on the theme and importance of discussing ecology from a spiritual perspective.
Spiritual ecology is an emerging field of study that combines three individual disciplines for formal investigation: ecology, science, and religion. It explores the importance of the experimental spiritual dimension concerning our present ecological crisis. In the process, it catalyzes a re-examination and reassessment of our underlying attitudes and beliefs about the environment through a lens of religious philosophy. This roundtable seeks to concentrate the discussion of spiritual ecology in the context of specific Hindu philosophical tradition, namely Akshar-Purushottam Darshan.
Bhadreshdas Swami introduced the Swaminarayan tradition, recounting the life of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, and elaborated on the Akshar-Purushottam Darshan. He recited a sacred passage from Vajramrut Loya 12 in the traditional Gujarati style that elucidates the essence of the Akshar-Purushottam Darshan.
Ashtavarne yukta evaje koti koti brahmand તે જે અક્ષરને વિશે અણુની પેઠે જણાય છે એવું જે પુરુષોત્તમ નારાયણનું ધામ રૂપ અક્ષર તે રૂપે પોતે રહ્યો તકો પુરુષોત્તમની ઉપાસના કરે તેને ઉત્તમ નિર્વિકલ્પ નિશ્ચય વાળો કહીએ Vachanamrita Loya Prakaranu Varmu. Like other Darshanic branches, Akshar-Purushottam Darshan also elucidates its principles on various philosophical subjects such as metaphysics, epistemology, cosmology and soteriology. Each darshana's distinctive positions on these topics establishes its unique identity. In this regard, the Akshar-Purushottam Darshana, like the darshanas that preceded it, takes on its position as a distinct school of Vedantic thought, specifically within metaphysics. For example, Akshar-Purushottam Darshan accepts 5 eternal elements.
Professor Balaganapate Devarakonda, a renowned philosopher, expressed his deep appreciation for the works of Bhadreshdas Swami, highlighting the significant contributions he has made to the field of philosophy through the Swaminarayan Bhashyas. Scholars from various fields then presented their research, reflecting on the connections between spiritual ecology and the teachings of the Akshar-Purushottam Darshan.
The Gita thereafter in the 4th chapter dwells on the nature of who performs Yoga Yajna in a quick succession of verses. It presents all of these characteristics. A person who engages in Yoga Yajna is free from desire. They are ever fulfilled in content. They possess selflessness. They possess self-control and moderation. All of these virtues are environmental virtues. They promote the consideration of ecology in the way that we act.
Looking at the philosophical principles which are at the core of Ahimsa, first and foremost is the understanding that everything is a part of God's creation and God is present within all. The Satsang Diksha, the Dharma Grantha of the Akshar-Purushottam Darshan, says that inflicting mental, verbal or physical violence pains God who resides within all.
Yatha satah purushat kesalomani tatha aksharat sambhavatiha vishwam. So how does this world come into existence? The metaphors that are provided are wonderful, which would be very helpful to us to go deep into. Yadhornanabihi srijate gruhnate cha, which means as cobweb comes out of a spider, the world comes out of the God, or as per this particular philosophical system, Akshar Brahman. It comes out of Akshar Brahman.
So Bhagavan Swaminarayan explains how Bhagavan Purushottam is the Atman within all. He explains this in several of his discourses, citing also canonical texts like the Devterya Aryanak, which talks about how Purushottam is entering within all beings as their soul and their creator.
Our actions as individuals are shaped by our dispositions, our attitudes and our perceptions. But our dispositions, attitudes and perceptions, especially of believers and those of faith, are usually shaped and cultivated by sacred spaces. Religious places of worship across the world, in their different shapes, sizes and forms, shape and create the minds of believers, which in turn shape their actions towards the environment. As I've mentioned, BAPS has over 1,800 mandirs across the world.
This historic roundtable took place in Rome, in which the philosophy of Akshar-Purushottam Darshan was expounded. The event sparked a renewed interest among many researchers, inspiring them to engage with this rich philosophical tradition. Throughout the week-long conference, scholars from different countries and fields engaged in dynamic dialogues, bridging ideas across different cultures and disciplines. The President of the International Federation of Philosophical Societies, as well as the host for the next World Congress of Philosophy, engaged in a dialogue with Bhadreshdas Swami and other scholars of the Akshar-Purushottam Darshan. They welcomed and appreciated its rich and original philosophical contributions as a school of thought.
World Congress of Philosophy in Rome. I very happy to see the new philosophy introduced from India, which is called the Akshar-Purushottam Darshan of Swaminarayan. And on the first day of the WCP, I attended the roundtable
organized by Indian colleagues, in which spiritual ecology discussed. I'm very impressed because I have common interest in Japan, and we have an interesting tradition of Japanese philosophy, which of course related to Indian. Since I'm the host, professor of the next World Congress Philosophy 2028 in Tokyo, I would be very happy if we invite my colleagues, particularly Professor Bhadreshdas Swami and the New Philosophy to Japanese Congress.
After this philosophical discussion, the classical Sanskrit commentaries of the Swaminarayan Sampradaya on the Vedanta Prasthanatraya, called the Swaminarayan Bhashyam, which elucidate the principles of Akshar-Purushottam Darshan, were gifted to the President by the author himself, Mahamahopadhyaya Bhadreshdas Swami. Moved by the significance of this new darshan being highlighted at such a prestigious event, the Indian Embassy in Rome expressed its pride and invited Bhadreshdas Swami to share his insights further at the embassy. Mahant Swami Maharaj, the spiritual leader of BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha, had blessed and guided Bhadreshdas Swami for this roundtable. Under his guidance and inspiration, this roundtable on Akshar-Purushottam Darshan in Rome not only enriched the scholarly landscape, but also offered valuable perspectives on solving the pressing ecological challenges of our time. In this way, the world of philosophy was introduced to the Akshar-Purushottam Darshan and teachings of Bhagwan Swaminarayan.